Hey guys, I want to real quickly review with you how to take an improper fraction and turn it into a mixed number. So you might remember that a fraction itself is something that's less than 1. So 1/2 or 3/4 or 5/6. Those are all less than 1. An improper fraction is when we have a fraction where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So something like 3/2 or 7/3. And those are bigger than 1. I'll take the 7/3. And when we have thirds, we know that the size of the whole is 3, the size of the pieces. So I need 3 of those thirds to make one whole. And I can turn this into a mixed number by thinking about that 7 and by decomposing it. So I can say that 7/3 is the same as 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. I'm going to do this 7 times. Plus 1/3 plus 1/3. Whoops, that one didn't write. Plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. And I should have 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that 3 of them makes 1. So I can take 3 of them, and I know that that equals 1 whole. And I can take 3 more and get another whole. And that means I have 2 here and I have 1/3 left over. So 7/3 is the same as 2 and 1/3. Let's take a look at the same exact problem with another fraction. So this time, let's look at this one's not so difficult. So the size of the pieces is fifths, and that means I need 5 of those fifths to make one whole. And if I decompose my 8/5, I know that 8/5 is the same as, now I could do the 1/5 8 times, but I'm going to kind of break it up. I know that 8/5 is the same as 4/5 plus 4/5. Or I could say it's the same as 4/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. Now remember that I need 5 of those to make one whole. So I'm going to take these 4 plus 1. Well, there's 5/5. There's 1. And 1, I don't have enough to make another. So I'm going to take that and say that that's the same as 1 and 3/5. 8/5 is the same as 1 and 3/5. And then just to wrap it up here, this time let's take 6/4. And the same thing, I'm going to decompose the 6/4. I'm going to say that's the same as, I'll take 3/4 plus 3/4. And then I can say 6/4 is 3/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. What I forgot to do up there with you is remind you that since the size of the pieces is fourths, I need 4 of those fourths to make 1. So here I'm going to take 4 of those fourths to make 1. I have 2/4 left over. So 6/4 is the same as 1/4 plus 1 plus 2/4, which is 1 and 2/4.